Team Robo Swiss Army Knife Gadget Ferroc not Siberiad. Are you a god built for this game? And I'm sorry. Yes, that is their name. And we're going to, let's check Braniac zones. Braniac is the only one who can move, do anything. Only Braniac there. So no one's found it there. Braniac can also see this square, hasn't been checking it. And Braniac can see these. Theroc is in this zone. Let's check that. Only Theroc. Bumblebee. Theroc is in this zone. Only Theroc. You can also see on the diagonal. Stopping with this one, not including the squares that are further from the specific translucent Greek firefly polymer container canopy lid frame, and of the context of parts of the perimeters for ancillary psychological principle, tract configuration or volume of translucent quadrilateral and translucent Greek firefly quadrilateral canopy lid container frames. Check that one. Some of these, but because this one is here, I'll exclude some of those. Maybe starting around here, let's see a little bit of these. Saying it, that's fine. You have problems. Oh, look at that. That's over you. Detroit Steel. I'm trying to catch the bot of steel. Only Detroit Steel in there. They all need to clear, except for Braniac. She should start moving. A moving target. This will stay put until somebody finds this person, then try to break away. If you move, what if this runs into somebody? I suppose if it does, it's better to know where they are on the map, because then it can start moving away from them. If it sees someone, then it'll just move away. Try to move toward the back. I have 4 movement. Earthbound neutralized. Good night. The only one who's slower than that is Madam Web. You hear that? You're slower than Madam Web. That's a HeroClix epithet. I'd like to end up there. On the way, we're going to be here. I'm going to check this zone. Isn't there? We're going to be here. That's a problem. The 4th, at which point that this doesn't have any more movement available to decide not to. So let's not move into that square. Let's just stay here so that when we do make another move, we'll have the ability to look and then retreat if we need to. That's Braniac's move. Zinyak. Detroit Steel can see here. Superman. We got Superman. Got him there. That's bad. Looked around and we found Superman. And Braniac moved 4 over there. It moved 3 over there, spared 1 movement, so that when you do turn the corner, we can go back. Do a turtle poke. No, no. So them clear. You get that. Today's informative impromptu seminar is going to be on the regards of how to protect yourself from being spotted by virulent opposition as a result of Superman. It will be only 1 shot, 1 target, 11 super strength, though this is a ranged combat attack. Plus 6. Superman, not on your game today. That's 17. Is 18. Perplex up to 19. Or did this perplex last turn? I don't think it did. I've been neglecting to perplex him, but he still evades that. He still is not hit by that. Team Bumblebee, Ferroc, not Siberiat.
Are you a god made for this game?
Yes, that's their name. And Braniac here. I'm going to check the zones. We got 2 people in here. Diana's in there. Diana of the mascara. Diana of the mascara is in this zone. Let's check these squares. I can also see this zone. Uh-oh. Let's check that zone. Only Braniac. Braniac is in this zone. Only Braniac there. So let's check this zone, which is this square of this row transposed, or this column to here. Check. No, we checked that one, and it's 2 guys. We checked that one. So there's no master square. On there. Still looking for 2 oh dear, right next to you. Oh no! We gotta break away right now. Let's check all the other characters. There's Angrier. Angrier was somewhere around here. There you go. Check the zone you're in for any other people. 2 characters, Superman and Angrier. It's the metahuman and a cursed cosmic mutation, cursed cosmic radiation, ionizing radiation, Van Batten, you're Van Batter down the hatches and ionize your DNA sort of radiation going on here. There's Superman. There's Superman. There's only those 2. Let's check what Superman can see. Superman can see these. Check on these. And this one. Right there. Crop shank. Also checked this zone, just these squares of these rows transposed up this column here. So let's check. It's diagonal. See here, and the squares that are of the particular parts of the perimeters of the quadrilateral geometrical ancillary psychological principle tract structure of got one quadrilateral canopy lid translucent Greek fireplate canopy lid container frame. No. So we got that guy still there. Whoa, braniac. This is Detroit steel and Theroc. So check Theroc's zones. Only Theroc in there. Theroc in a way. Theroc in there. Theroc, you can see the diagonal squares that are near the parts of the particular parts of the perimeter of other quadrilateral ancillary psychological information used to track the structure, presence and volume occupied by translucent Greek fireplate canopy lid container frames, with the exception of those that are further away than the specific translucent Greek fireplate canopy lid container frames, and those that are of the particular distance away and context of parts of the perimeters of other quadrilateral geometrical ancillary psychological principle tract Greek fireplate canopy lid container frames that represent blocking terrain. You can see these, but not those because of these and this one. Check Detroit steel. Detroit steel is in this zone. Can you see only Detroit steel? If that is the nomenclature by which the government calls you. It says, no, what does your mother call you? Mother, to Gehenna with your mother. What does the state address you with? That's the power of nomenclature. You'll be nomened by modern tangential ancient archetypal structures of authority that bind us, that define us, that seek recompense and domination. And that is the importance of Superman. And then those that are not, that are further away from blocking terrain, you probably see these also. Maybe not this one, it's the blocking terrain. Oh, and there. But we did find the OG Superman. Superman there. You'd make an attack on Superman. Have Theroc also. The other robot saw him. Like, hey, there's a Superman over here. Superman. Our mildly pontificating and effete-standard, extravagant and flamboyant misdeeds shall not be thwarted by such that this might have to deign to consort with as an adversary. Behold, Theroc. How far away is Superman? Is 8. Is exactly 8 away, and Theroc could make an attack on Superman now. And then the robot could make an attack. Let's have a dual attack on Superman. Let's attack that Man of Steel. But first, let's have Braniac try to get away. Does Braniac have any moves? We're chock full of moves. We've got all the moves. Beginning of the turn, found Diana staring you there in the face. And we found Superman. Braniac attempt a breakaway and run away, like Braniac often does. Got it! We broke away. Diana does not have plasticity or any power that inhibits breakaway. This. That's 4. Take the Macran crystal with you. That's 3. I can go here. That's his full 4. And that's his move. Feroc has penetrating psychic blast. That will do more damage, and then perhaps the robot's attack will deal more damage incipient to that. Let's have Feroc's Ferox. Calorie-Dob Ostike Ike Ferox. Anthrax powder. You've got shoulders straight-laced fingernail pauldrons for days. They're made of homogeneous solids consisting of the reoccurring series of three-dimensional molecular or molecular scale pattern fractal type austenitic phoretic artifact, finger-like austenitic phoretic artifact reinforced niobinium chromium death rune cinder derived transit carbon coal deposits niobinium chromium niobium brushed nickel colander stupid crucible lustrous steel alloys of the 1991 Persian Iraqi Gulf War. They're worthy sonar signature blocking deflecting by mathematical engineering and paint job. Airworthy surgical quality, weapons grade titanium, tentpole issue. So take this. 4. If only somebody had probability control. That likely does not hit anything. And that would be 15. Superman has more than 15, which I suspect he does. That would hit Braniac, but not. I've been around Braniac too long. Let's have a robot try to do something. He's got 11. He's got 10 attack, lower attack. Funny if he's the one who succeeds. That's a higher roll. 7. That hits 17. That still doesn't hit Superman's 18. Feroc is going to perplex up its own defense. Braniac will perplex up Detroit Steel's defense to 19. Let's have Braniac. We did this right here. No longer in this zone. Take you out of that zone. Take Diana off. Take Brainiac off. Put Diana back on. Putting on airs on the Harriet-nosed cone and bridge. Though it be Greek, as opposed to affect an afflicted accent. And now we're in this zone. Let's put Brainiac in that zone. Let's get Brainiac see other things. So there's no one else in that zone. Brainiac can see these 2 squares now. Let's check them. Brainiac can see these 6 and this square. Check those. No. And there. Nobody's in there. Braniac can see the squares that he moved through. And that square. So 3 of the squares he moved through. Not all of them are squares he moved through. And not all of the squares he moved through. And that is the end of Team Feroc Bumblebee, not Siberiat.
Are you a god made for this game? I said of a god, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's their name, Team. Superman is going to dual target Detroit Steel and Feroc. See if we can hit something this time. They're both perplexed in their defense, and they both have impervious. 6, that's neat. 6 and 2, that's 8. What do we hit with? We have we don't have 12, but we have 11 attack. That's 19. Oh, I've hit both of them. I could hit any one of them that I choose. hit Detroit Steel for that. And Detroit Steel is going to get impervious. Does not get it. And he's messing with the Palladion throne without actually being in a position where they suspects that it might transmit and attenuate ether precedent or kinesis like ether precedent power through it by being of a specific proximity to it by conventional approaching diagramless electrochemical bond scale power means. It's got exploit weakness now. Ridiculous chainsaw. I've got a kryptonite chainsaw for you. I got that power. So he's taken 2 damage of Superman's 4. Team Bumblebee Tharok. Not Siberiad.
Are you a god was made for this game? And I'm sorry, big god, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's their name. Team's turn. And I'm going to check Detroit Steel Zone. Only Detroit Steel in there. Someone's attacked me. I've been damaged. I've been hit. Sarge, transmitting radio SOS. I took damage. I was pulling in Ares. I'm going to open that one because this suspects that's where he is, and Detroit Steel can see it. And that's Superman. Check all the other ones you can see. So we checked the squares of this zone. These 3 squares of that column transposed across these rows, stopping here at the pink wall. The pink tie to Perligay. Isto I don't Perligay. We're going to check these that are outside the zone now, and that's where Emperor's game. Somebody in there. Detroit Steel. Does Detroit Steel have any actions? We still have 1 action for both Tharok and Detroit Steel without having to clear. And let's see, anybody in there? Nope, just Tharok. This suspects that since Superman was attacking both Tharok and Detroit Steel, this is guessing, finding Superman in that turn, incipient to which is the turn in which Superman makes the attack, and incipient to that, and separated from it by a brief nocturne period of transition, and Superman is in this zone. Which, yes, as we can see here. Check Braniac zones. Braniac is in this zone. Check it. Braniac and Angrier. Oh dear. So he could be anywhere over here. Not in there. Not in there. There. Oh dear. He's based me. He's based me. No. 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 I'm about to get meat cleaver clobbered. Meat tenderizer clobbered. I won't even get the grace and sophistication, or nay, the recluse-like decorum, of being transformed in the flesh or not flesh Palladion ring, stereotypical symbol of highfalutin technology, thorium-powered salt-cooled nuclear plasma nuclear gamma clapper reactor. And we found one rooms here, and so that's the diagonal. Check these. This one, not that one. That's blocked. No one in there. No one that you need to know about. Dun dun dun! Potstad potluck and Polskardige Epicodian Groster. Ecopodian Groster. Once again, how dare you introspectively admonish me, you detestable, ruthless, uncouth, tongue-in-cheek yet mad, inappropriate, half-stepping, light bolly-walked, gobsmacked, dumbfounded, perplexed, bordering on feloniously errant and effronterous, mill-headed dimball. No, you've insulted this person in ways this has never heard. Check these. Oh, that's bullshit. We call it Balderdash because that mistletoe plant is a doozy. It will murder. It killed Balder. It's an evil plant, all right? It's an evil plant. Rock and Detroit Steel tried to attack Superman again. At the beginning of the turn, we found Superman was still there. And we found... But this guy, we found... That was new. This guy wasn't there before. And then we found Diana staring at us. Staring at the chair. She's gonna pilfer that chair and then sell it in northern Philadelphia. Don't you dare! It's made of wicker and palladium. It's a very rare, extensive combination. It took a long time to fabricate, and this will not allow you to ruin the extensive process of producing and mass producing my particular type of ergonomic braniac chair that can also pull some matrix jacking in through head ports. You know how difficult it is to make a telepathic chair out of wicker and palladium? Corrido! Defrosted a lemon weed. Pull an attack with Detroit Steel. It's the turn. 3. That fails miserably. Second attack there. And Tharok. Tharok is going to try and attack 11 penetrating psychic blast. If we can do psychic blast, then maybe he has a damage power that reduces the damage of ranged combat attacks by 1. Maybe this guy should have gone and based him. Too late now. Later. Alright, let's have Braniac increase Tharok's damage by 1. And we're going to do 5 damage now. Penetrating Psychic Blast. 11 attack on Superman. Targets, he has 1 target. That's 8. That hits a 19. Superman is 18. Finally, we hit something. Superman's damage power under a yellow sun reduces all damage dealt from ranged attacks by 1. So this increased it with Braniac to 5. So now it's 4 again. 4 penetrating damage. Cool, bloody, finally. Hypersonic. Oh, he still has it on the 5th click. So now he's on the 120 point value. Hit you so hard we transformed you into a lower point character. Now that's neat. Tharok is going to perplex his own defense up to 18. Braniac will clear.